What holds more weight? A vault full of gold or a good name? In our pursuit of wealth and success, it's easy to overlook the value of something that cannot be quantified, something that no amount of money can buy, a good name. The Book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 1, suggests that a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favor is better than silver or gold. But what does this mean in our modern context? Well, consider this. A good name or reputation is the sum total of your character, your actions, and the impact you have on those around you. It's a reflection of who you are at your core, and it's something that is built over time through consistency and integrity. Now imagine you're in a room full of people, you're about to make a business deal, or perhaps you're asking someone on a date. The people in the room don't know how much money you have in your bank account. They don't know what kind of car you drive or the size of your house. But what they do know is your name and what it represents. Your reputation precedes you. It can open doors, create opportunities, and establish fruitful relationships. In contrast, great riches, while desirable, can be fleeting. You can amass a fortune and lose it all in a blink of an eye. But a good name once earned is enduring. It's a currency that doesn't devalue, a wealth that doesn't diminish. Moreover, a good name is not just for personal gain, it's about living a life of integrity and honesty, a life that earns the respect of others. It's about being someone others can rely on, someone who is true to their word. It's about the favor you gain, not in monetary terms, but in the goodwill and esteem of others. So a good name, a reputation built on integrity and honesty, can unlock doors that even the heaviest gold key cannot. Can wealth be a measure of one's worth? The verse, "Rich and poor have this in common, the Lord is the maker of them all," from Proverbs 22 verse 2 provides a profound answer. It reminds us that wealth does not define our worth in the eyes of the Creator. Whether we live in a penthouse or a one-room apartment, we are all equally valuable. This wisdom does not just exist in a spiritual realm, but can be applied to our daily interactions. It encourages us to look beyond the surface, to see people for who they truly are, not what they possess. It urges us to extend empathy and understanding to individuals from all walks of life, recognizing that their experiences and struggles are just as valid as our own, regardless of their financial standing. Therefore, our worth is not measured by our wealth, but by our actions and character. Does prudence play a role in our lives? Let's consider the verse from Proverbs 22 verse 3. The prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer for it. This ancient wisdom advises us to exercise caution and foresight in our decision-making. Think of it as a metaphorical road trip. The prudent driver checks the weather forecast, the condition of the car, and plans the route before setting off. They are ready to navigate any potential roadblocks or detours. The simple driver, however, just jumps in the car and drives off only to be caught in a thunderstorm or stranded with a flat tire. In the same way, being prudent in our lives means carefully considering the potential risks and consequences of our actions before we proceed. It's about making informed choices, not just rushing headlong into situations. So prudence, the ability to foresee the possible consequences of our actions, is a valuable guide in life. How should we treat the vulnerable among us? This question is answered in Proverbs 22 verses 22 and 23, which implore us not to exploit the poor because they are poor, and not to crush the needy in court. The Lord, it says, will take up their case and will exact life for life. This verse serves as a stark reminder that we should never take advantage of those in vulnerable situations. It's a call to action for all of us to uphold justice, to protect, and to advocate for those less fortunate. In the modern world, this can translate into supporting policies that promote fairness and equality. It can mean standing up for the rights of the marginalized and ensuring that everyone, regardless of their socioeconomic status, receives the respect and dignity they deserve. Hence, it is our duty to stand for justice and to protect the vulnerable. Opening, when is the right time to do good? The question that often lingers in our minds, and the answer is always now. In the Book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 9, it is beautifully stated, "Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it." A profound yet simple reminder that generosity and kindness should not be a second thought, but a primary instinct. Generosity and kindness are more than just words. They are actions that breathe life into our relationships, communities, and indeed, our world. They are the seeds we plant today that blossom into the beautiful flowers of tomorrow. These actions, no matter how small, can make a significant impact. Imagine a world where everyone takes the opportunity to do good when it's within their power, a world where we don't hesitate to lend a hand, share a smile, or offer a comforting word, a world where generosity and kindness are not the exceptions, but the rule. Think about the last time you held the door open for a stranger or helped a neighbor with their groceries. It may have seemed like a small gesture at the moment, but who knows? That act of kindness could have made their day a little brighter, their burden a little lighter. And remember, generosity isn't just about giving away material things. It's about giving of yourself, your time, your attention, your compassion. It's about recognizing the needs of others and stepping forward to meet them. It's about making the world a better place, one act of kindness at a time. Kindness and generosity are like ripples on a pond. When you toss a pebble into the water, the ripples spread out, reaching far beyond the point of impact. Similarly, our acts of kindness and generosity can create ripples of positivity that reach far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. So, it's not just about doing good when it's convenient or expected. It's about doing good because it's the right thing to do, because it's within our power to make a difference. Ending. So let's make it a habit to spread kindness and generosity, because when it's in our power to do good, why shouldn't we?